Hello, family. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Adegboyega. To our new subscribers, you guys are welcome. To our OGs, thank you for always tuning in. I actually want to talk about two things in this video. The first one is the fact that any secret that you want to remain as a secret, keep it to yourself. Mm. Keep it to yourself. Because the moment you tell one person, it's no longer a secret. Not to talk of you telling one, two, three. So any secret that you actually want as a secret to remain as a secret, keep it to yourself. That's just a friendly advice to whoever needs it this morning. Secondly, which is the main thing I actually want to talk about in this video, is the fact that as children of God, as believers, God gives us instructions in part most times. Not always, but most times He gives us instructions in part. May tell you to do certain things without you actually knowing how. You may even know the end of it. Sometimes you don't know the end of whatever he's trying to tell you, but sometimes you don't know how what he's telling you to do now makes sense with where he's taking you to, makes sense with what he wants to achieve, makes sense with what he has told you he wants to achieve. Sometimes you may not even know what he's aiming to achieve. Sometimes you may not know. You may have no clue. You may understand as you follow him. Do you get? So let me give you an example. When I was much younger, I'm going to give a relatable example that each of us can relate in our various families. Sometimes our parent tells us when they want to serve you food, they want you to actually eat. They may tell you, bring that plate. Maybe you might even have an idea that they want you to eat, or you may not. They may tell you, bring that plate. You give them the plate. You gave your mom the plate. She dishes the food and tells you, go and keep it on the table. And then she tells you, fill the jug with water. Go and keep it beside the food. And when you've done that, she tells you, sit down and begin to eat. Yeah, it may come in different ways to you in your various homes. So I'm just trying to use something that is a bit similar to our everyday life. So as children of God, the same thing applies to us. God may tell you, move to a particular city. You might not know why. You may have no idea why He's telling you move to a particular city. You may say, give so and so person a phone call. You may not have an idea why. You may not even know what to tell the person when you give them a phone call. Do you get? He may tell you, begin to pray. Sometimes you don't know what to pray for. You don't know the prayer point. It just tells you, begin to pray. You get? But in the process of doing those things, you actually begin to realize why it tells you to do those things. When it says begin to pray, sometimes after you are just praying, you feel the Holy Spirit taking you over and things like that. Maybe somebody may just call you and so, do you know so and so thing was happening to me? And I don't know, I just felt that somebody was praying and then thank God I'm out of the situation and all of that. And then you begin to wonder, oh, is that the reason why I felt led in my spirit to pray at this particular time? Or it may be like the example that I gave, it may tell you, give somebody a phone call. The person may be going through a hard time. The person needs somebody to talk to. The person is wondering, who do I call? Who do I speak to? Maybe the person is even in trouble or whatever. And the moment you call, you probably have the solution. Things like that. Even in our own Christian journey, sometimes God tells us to do a particular thing. Maybe He may tell you, move to a particular city. Maybe He wants you to go there to meet up with some people, a group of people, maybe begin to do some things in relation to the gospel and things like that. He may even tell you to move there for your own. Maybe you will have more job opportunity there. Maybe you have more connections or whatever. Main thing is when God tells you move, be sure. Main thing, be sure He's the one asking you to move. Move. If He's telling you, don't go to this place, once you are sure He's the one that is telling you, don't go to this place, my dear, don't go there. Because if you go there, you are going to blame yourself at the end of the day. And that brings us to the another point, which I think I should chip in this video, is the fact that as children of God, we need to be able to recognize our Father's voice. We need to be able to recognize when He's the one talking to us. He talks in different ways, and everybody experiences Him in different ways. Some people, it's through His word, it's through the Bible, reading and studying the Bible. Some people, He talks to them through dreams. Some people He talks to them through revelations. Some people He talks to them through other people. Do you get? So just know means that God talks to you. Understand the means that God talks to you. Be able to recognize your father's voice. The way you can recognize your earthly father and mother's voice, and you can tell when they are the one talking as against when your siblings are talking. That same way, we need to cultivate that habit of knowing our father's voice. And we can't know him when we don't have a relationship with him. We can't know him when we are not intimate with him. I really hope that this blesses somebody out there. I really hope that this brings somebody closer to God. I really hope that this encourages somebody out there. I'm going to see you in my next video. See you then. Bye.